Hey, Melvin Guillory here with Real Estate Investment and Consulting Solutions. I'm here with one of my rock star clients that we had. And real quickly, we just want to go and just let you guys know what to reasonably expect. And Isen can tell you about his experience, and you can hear from someone that experienced it firsthand.
Yes, my name is Isen. I do nursing for a living, and I purchased my home using mail and real estate, and it was the best experience that I've had. First buying house experience, best experience, hands down.
Wow, thank you. Can you share? I know that we had a couple credit challenges, and then we also had some challenges that you had experienced prior to. Because you have been trying to get into a home and you wanted to be a homeowner. Obviously, you're in a profession where you have the capabilities to be able to be a homeowner. What were some of the challenges that you faced prior to us coming in and working with you?
Well, basically, every time I went to the to buy a house, it was the bank saying, "Oh, you need more credit," or "Oh, you need to do X, Y, Z to your credit to make it better," or just it was all run around. It was never an exact answer. It was like, we can pre-approve you if you do X, Y, Z. So it was just always a challenge trying to get approved with the bank. And even with my bank that I bank with, I couldn't get pre-approved for a house with them because I didn't have enough credit history, or I didn't have enough income for what they expect you to have. So it was a challenge until I met Mel. See, look at God, won't he do it? Provides.
That's it. So how did you actually hear about us? Tell them a little bit of how you found out about it.
Which is really weird that I found Mel. I first seen Mel post on Facebook. And then my best friend, who also bought a home through Mel, sent me the link, and I was like, nah, I'm not gonna use him. It's kind of skeptical. I never heard of anyone closing a house in 4 weeks, so I really didn't want to do it. And then when I seen my best friend go through her house buying process with Mel and seen how easy it was, I was like, let me get up on this bandwagon. You see, if it's too good to be true, then I'm finding out myself. So I had to get up on the bandwagon, but I was real skeptical at first because you never hear people closing in 4 weeks. But then I seen my best friend move from Louisiana to Texas in 4 weeks, and I was a believer. I was sold. So
I think that you came out and you and Miss Larry, was you at one of our events?
I was at your event downtown on real estate investment and credit repair. And I got a voucher there to help me with my down payment or towards closing, which was awesome. It was a free $1,500. So yeah, it was pretty good.
And so how fast did we close? What was that experience with going through closing? Because I know we still hit a couple challenges there.
Yes, I did hit some challenges during closing. So my closing was supposed to be 4 weeks. I think we did it in 6. We hit a couple of bumps along the road, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. And I think I was kind of prepared for it, seeing my friend go through it and see how stressed she was. But at my point when I got stressed, I was just like, Mel, handle the shit. I'm not doing it. Just handle it. Like, that's just me. I was like, I don't want to deal with the people. Answer their questions. Just tell me what you need, and I'm done with. And he did it.
You know, and that's what you can reasonably expect, because we're here to work for you. And you know, we have a formula and step-by-step system because things will arise. 60% of all real estate transactions, typically something arrives because 60% of those real estate transactions never close. No worries, we'll roll right through it for you. We'll roll through those speed bumps. We'll go through those hurdles hand by hand with you. And just as we did with Isen, you know, that's just what we do. We want to make sure that you get into your position of empowerment, that you're in a position to where now you're a homeowner. Prior to that, you were renting, correct?
I rented an apartment.
So now, I think we were talking earlier, right before we started the interview, you have like, I think, $50,000 in equity in this home.
Yes, $50,000 in equity in my house. Like, I
how
didn't
long
even know I
have you
had $50,000. And I've only been here, it's going to be 2 years in September.
Wow.
I'm going to make 2 years in this house in September.
So if you were still renting, you wouldn't have had obviously access to an asset that you're spending that you're probably paying similar to, or how much were you?
Well, actually,
rent?
my house note is cheaper than my apartment rent was.
Wow!
Like by $200, which it might not seem much, but if you add $20 times 12, that's the money there. That's like $2,400. So if you multiply that within a year, like I'm saving $2,400, and I'm owning something. I have my own driveway. My dogs have their own yard, so it's mine.
So I'm curious. When you left that apartment, did they give you a check for 50 grand? How long were you there?
I was in that apartment for 3 years.
And when you left, what did they give you?
Sayonara. That's all I got was a goodbye, you know. I didn't get anything. Thanks for being a good tenant. Thanks for paying your rent on time. Nothing. It was just good luck on your future endeavors.
Wow. But it's a huge difference, and this is one of the things that we want to share this opportunity, because with our step-by-step system that we put into place, with our wealth building system that we have, not only do you get to a place to where you get your credit in a situation where you have the opportunity to get into home ownership, but just like Isen here, he's now in a position to where if he chooses to move on and expand and get something else different, guess what? You're not going to get a sayonara. You're going to get a big fat check, right?
Yes, Lord.
So if he was to sell his property today, he has $50,000 to put in his bank account. If you were to move out of your rental property today, what are you going to get? A sayonara? Or are you going to get a $50,000 check? Which one will put you and your family in a position to where it'll put you in a position to be able to expand your family's wealth, to transfer that generational wealth, and then have an opportunity just to have more options? First things first, let's go ahead and take care of the things so you can also be sitting here with Isen and having that same testimony. It's not reserved for one person. We want to spread it to all of you guys. And don't take it from me, take it from Isen here. He's been there. He's been in your position, and tell him, can they do it? It's possible.
You can do it. I've been in your position. I've been there. And the process was so easy for me as a first-time home buyer. I literally, everybody that want to buy a house say, oh, y'all call Melvin. Y'all call Mel. He's the guy. He'll take care of you. Oh, I have bad credit. Y'all call Mel. He can work on that too. Look, I just know from first-hand experience, like from credit help to buying the house, it was, even with the bumps along the road, if I had to do it again, I'll do it again, but only with Mel.
Click on the link below. Let us help you. Let us get you to a position to where you're not just throwing money away. And not only that, but let's get you to a position to where you're living in your life of abundance. Make your decision. Make your decision now. Tomorrow's too late. Today, it's, hey, today is today, and today is what we have. Let's make a decision today. Click on the link below. We're going to serve you. We're going to take you to a position to where you're going to now put yourself in a place to where you and your family can also gain equity, do things that's going to open up doors and opportunities for you, and not just throw your money away and build someone else's wealth. Build your own wealth. Let us help you. Let us show you. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. We have the relationships in place, the partnerships in place. We have the systems in place. We have the personnel in place. What you need is to jump on board. You need to be sitting here with Isen and have that same testimony. Saving what, $200, I think you said, a month. And also, you're building equity.
And my light bill went down.
No brainer.
No, like I'm serious. Like my electricity bill in my apartment was like $250, $300. I literally pay $40 a month in this house.
So what do you think that anyone that's having an opportunity to hear or speak, what would you suggest that they do right now?
Call Mel. Call Mel, click on the link. Y'all need his number. I got it in my phone. Don't worry, y'all can call me too. But call him, get with him immediately, like ASAP. Like he said, don't wait tomorrow, what you do today. Get with Mel, get it done if you want a home. Now, if you don't want a home and you're fine renting an apartment, then you don't have to get with Mel. Potato, to each his own, but I'm comfortable in my home.
All right, so I see you. Once you click on the link, we're going to show you what to do next, step by step. We're going to walk through it, customize this plan for you and your wealth. It's your family, it's your responsibility. Take charge today. Click on the link.